and unfortunately may cause loss of life, Jamaica, Haiti, as well as eastern Cuba. Now, beyond that, will it affect the United States? Let's take a look at the storm itself, see where we're standing. Right now, it has winds of 140 miles an hour, gusting to 165. There you can see it moving north at about 6 miles an hour. Now, there's eastern Cuba right there and western Haiti. The system is going to affect them with heavy rain as well as gusty winds. Now, there's Jamaica right there. All of this is mountainous terrain, so even if they don't get the gusty winds, for example, in Jamaica, they will get the heavy rainfall. And with that mountainous terrain in all three areas, we could see mudslides, and they can be just as not as damaging, if not more damaging, than wind can be. So that's going to be something for one. This lobe of thunderstorm activity on the eastern side has stayed with the system for much of its lifetime. So that's a little unusual, and it helps make for a larger system. Now, the strongest part of the system is right around that. It's called the CDO, or the Central Dense Overcast. That's where the strongest winds and the heaviest rains are, and there's the eye right there. It has intensified just a little bit over the past couple of most models pretty much agree it's going to affect eastern Cuba as well as western Haiti with some heavy rainfall for Jamaica. Once it gets over the Bahamas, things get a little more questionable. Now with the mountain, this ridge of high pressure is going to have an influence on if this system tracks along the east coast or just off the east coast of the U.S., as well as this little trough here and this trough back here. So let's take a look at it on this map. If this ridge of high pressure is very strong, it actually has the potential to push the system itself closer onshore to the U.S., maybe making landfall in the Carolinas and hugging the coast. Now, if this ridge of high pressure is weak and it is smaller, it may actually leave the system for an offshore track, and that would be ideal. That's something we're going to have to watch. Again, there's so many elements at play here, from the high pressure to the little trough off the east coast of the U.S. that was once the upper low with the Ohio Valley, to the trough that's swinging through the Rockies right now, giving us the windy weather for today. There are so many factors at play that we're really going to have to watch this as we go through the week. One thing we know, Jamaica, Haiti, and eastern Cuba are going to feel the effects of this storm. But beyond that, as it goes into the Bahamas, we're still going to have to watch that for the east coast of the U.S. And of course, we will as we go through the week.
Well, definitely people around here don't really care for the windy weather, but in this case, it's a good thing for us because it'll keep this hurricane away from our area, right?
That's right. We're going to see a slight cool down for tomorrow and comfortable temperatures for Wednesday. We're going to be near average after today for your Tuesday and for your Wednesday. Then by the end of the week, we could have a more substantial cold front taking us out of the 80s into the 70s for your Friday and Saturday. And that'll make it feel more fall-like, because then that's when we see the lows in the 50s again, Friday on into your Saturday.
That sounds great, Brad. Thanks for giving us an update on Hurricane Matthew.